David, welcome back behind the velvet rope. Let's just get right into it today because we are joined by the one, the only, you know her name. It's Sarah Fraser.
David Yontef. Oh my God. Love, love, love you, doll. You're back in LA, right?
I'm back in LA. I'm chilling. I'm at the Dream Hotel. So all, the listeners that want to stalk me, come into the lobby and find me. Just kidding. JK, no one's looking for me. Nobody cares. The apartment's not ready here, dear, until April 1st. So we are in a hotel, the Dream Hotel in Hollywood, babes.
Wait. But you're going back to New York City like after this, right? You're here for kind of a little covert operation, potentially. We may be seeing David on the big screen very soon. I'm just guessing.
Covert operation. You are freezing. I don't know. And I am going back to New York in like 4 fucking days at this point. So here I am, and we love talking to you, but you have frozen. Yes, you have frozen already.
Internet.
I think it's your internet, believe it or not.
God damn it.
But I don't know, we just were chatting before and nothing happened, but you told me you froze on TV this morning. Let's try to get through it. Okay. Because what I want to talk about now, I have to address some things. There's two things I would like to. So we have some housekeeping quickly before we get into Teresa and Jacqueline quickly. Two housekeeping rules. First of all, which has only been mentioned really on Patreon, is our second live show, Behind the Velvet Rope with Kim D. Just put that out there. April 18th at City Winery. Tickets are on sale. We have already sold almost the same amount of tickets as our first one already. And you know what it is? Because Sarah's making me think. I think it's because, the first one did great. I think it's because it's during the RHONJ season, yes, and we take questions. When it's a Q&A, you can stand up and ask me or Kim any question. Someone DM me, will you talk about why you broke up with Jennifer Aiden? I've talked about it on page. Sure, whatever. There's no question off limits. It's me and Kim. So I think that's why. But April 18th at City Winery, tickets are $25. There's a meet and greet upcharge at $40 prior, which is where we can go deep during that. Because that's not going to be recorded. And then that's it. So buy tickets. Someone else keeps DMing me, two people, and saying, why don't you talk about RHONJ on the main show? I talk about RHONJ ad nauseum with Kim D on Patreon on Saturdays. More people than ever have signed up just because of this during the show. And so thank you for everyone new who has signed up. It's not that I
David, that's huge. That's huge. This is going to be really big. And I agree with you. I think during the season, this season is, I can't even keep up with the back and forth about Teresa and Melissa and Teresa. And also, I don't really know why we're going back like over a decade. Like, does anyone care if Teresa knew that Melissa and Joe were going to be on the show or not? I guess we can do it. That was like trending. But people are very interested. You and Kim D are amazing together. Kim has so much insider info, and this live show is going to be popping. I'm not surprised. People need to get their tickets. It's going to be sold out very, very quick.
And by the way, to my touring manager, have asked about LA, and he doesn't really have a context here, but I have suggested that I would do a show with you here. It would be great. We would sell tickets. We would split the profits. We would go. I would buy a Louis. You would get a drink, an extra drink at the bar. I don't know what we would do, but we would do one for all the West Coast people, but he doesn't really have a lot of contacts here. Don't freeze on me, girl.
Oh my God, was I freezing? Okay.
No, but you were reading something, so I thought you were frozen.
David, today is like the word. Monday off to a crisis. I'm sorry. I apologize.
I'm having crises myself.
With the Sarah Fraser show going on. I'm fielding text. I apologize. I'm back.
It's okay.
We need to definitely, once you're here in April, we
got to walk in somewhere or just do it ourselves. My booking manager does not have any LA contacts, but you and me doing a live show here, I think people would come,
Honey, I'll tell you what, if I've learned anything from you, it's do it yourself. You got to build yourself. You got to build your own team. And then you have to tell the team, okay, team, today we are making David Yontef and Sarah Fraser famous. Do you know how to do that? Okay, here's step 1, step 2, step 3. Get your ass out. Tell everybody that you got to see these two bitches live. That's like what we need to assign to do.
Listen, I am from the Kim Kardashian school of, and I just said this on a recent show, that all the haters can hate me. Get up and fucking work. That's the smartest thing Kim has ever said. And Miss Kardashian has said lots of smart things. I know y'all hate her, but I don't. I don't think anyone cares. And I'll be honest with you about RHONJ. I did a temperature check on my Instagram with Kim on like we did a posting like, did you enjoy the first few episodes? Most people are like, look, it's not bad. Most people are like, I'm bored. People are bored of Melissa and Teresa. Jacqueline and Teresa getting together was interesting to people. And that is a true Patreon exclusive because Kim spoke to Jacqueline. I mean, I called Kim and I'm like, girl, earn your fucking keep. Pick up the phone. You're great friends with Dolores Catania. You're great friends with, she's very good friends with Jacqueline. I'm like, pick up the phone, dial the number, and speak to your good friend Jacqueline Larita. And I need to know all about this. Like, how did this happen? Like, who called who? Like, I need. So Kim is like, oh, I was on the phone with her for 2 hours. I'm like, good girl. You've earned your keep. So that is going to be discussed. I mean, like, I've discussed it ad nauseum on Patreon. I can't do it again here, but
Nope.
Kim found out, right?
Yeah.
But I think it's look, this is what I can say here. For everyone
Okay.
who thinks that Jacqueline is coming back, they're like, Jacqueline mentioned moving to the East Coast. I'm like, okay, well, that's not untrue. I mean, Kim really went in. Kim spoke to her for like 3 hours. But Jacqueline's not coming back to RHONJ. She's not. So thank you all for thinking that. I'm just being like honest. I'm not angry today. I'm in like a non-angry mood. I'm not going to start yelling. It's not happening. It's just a lunch doesn't mean anything, you know? That's all.
What is your take? And I know, again, you guys, people need to go to your Patreon, but what is your real quick take on this? Like, do you care that Carlos King, I love Carlos King, we know this.
Love.
But do you care that there's a discussion about Teresa? It seems like there's a campaign that Teresa really is the sweetheart and Melissa and Joe Gorga are awful. And maybe that's true. I don't feel that way about either party. But what do you think this is like about Teresa not knowing that Joe and Melissa were going to join the show, which I kind of call BS on, and I'll tell you why. But do you care? It was over a decade ago. Do you care?
Not only do I not care, I don't even care about everyone was like, because I didn't talk about this on Patreon. It's like we did a little bit, but like I don't even care about the damn text. I don't even care about like this and that. I don't even care
Yes.
about current stuff. Like, who cares about these texts? Like, look,
Melissa has posted on social media text messages essentially saying that was it in regards to the wedding or a party or something where Melissa.
after the wedding, like when they last talked and Teresa's party, which was on the first episode of like, who tried to reconcile. And I mean, and like, listen, I think the bottom line is people are sick of this Teresa Melissa thing. That's the consensus from my Instagram post.
I am.
And no, I don't think Teresa, I still think, I blame you. I just spoke to Miss Catherine Edwards the other day. Kim, Kim, and Catherine, the three of you together knocked me off my game, and I chose to change my mind about Lisa Rinna leaving, and I knew she was going to be fired or whatever, however you want to say it. And